Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is technically day 8. So feet shoulder width apart. Let's start by twisting with a tapping focused on the hip points as well as lower back. So just twisting where you feel comfortable, letting the body wake up this morning. And then let's take one hand up to that chest point on our collarbone. So up here, so right here, right here. Still twisting. And start to slow down. All right, let's focus on the sternum. So right here, these little acupressure stress points that are linked to the lungs and the immune system. We're going to try something different this week. We're just going to do little circles, paying attention to how these points feel. If you find any of them are tender, going slower, but giving them some needed attention. Once we get here, center of the chest bone, we're going to go up. And go one more time down the sternum and up, little circles, helping to break up any stagnation. Good. All right, let's do the knees. Let's start by the outsides. insides. Now let's take a moment and do back, right along the back of the knee. There's some pressure points there. Good. All right, and then let's just shake the wrists out. The stagnation can start. So we're going to start by flipping our wrists out this way. So just shake them out. And then we're going to transition into a true shake. You're going to shake them like this way, so sideways. So slow motion. Breaking down all that stagnation. If you're spending a lot of time in front of the computer. Yesterday, I had my little one doing this because she's learning how to ride her bike without any training wheels. So when she fell down, her wrists. Good. All right. And last but not least, the head. Just do some light tapping. Can gently knock at the base of the scalp. Roll my hair down here. You have headaches. And just feel all over the head. Several meridians that cross over here. Good. All right, we're going to move into purging. So this week's purging exercise, we're going to do something called dredging the channels. We're going to do it energetically, since that's a lot of our focus here. And so what that means is our hands are not going to be touching the body. So my hands are going to actually be away from the body. If you don't feel anything, that's okay. So last week when we were inserting the rakes and combing through the body, you may have felt energy, you may have not. Either way, when we set the intention, it's still happening. So we're going to go slowly and going to move it down so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to start down at the feet, and we're going to do the yin channels first, and then we'll finish with the yang channels. So the yin channels are coming in, we're starting with the yang channels. The yin channels. Okay, so we're going to start on the inside of the body. So my hands are coming down on my feet. They're coming up the insides of my legs. So I'm combing, gathering energy. They come together over my belly. They go underneath my armpits to gather energy there. This is all on inhale and exhale release to the earth. Then we move into the yang channels. We're going to go outsides of arms, over the head, down the back, outside legs, to the earth, release. So we have 2 inhales and exhales, and that's shaking. The beautiful thing about doing this energetically, you don't have to get caught up in where the hands are going. So it can be more fluid There's nothing, the intention is that we're gathering from the armpit. We don't have to be like in the physical motion when we're actually making sure our hands are placed in certain areas. We know where we're gathering. So let's go down and try it together. So we'll be inhaling, slowly coming up, insides of the legs, gathering chi. Hands come together over the abdomen, under the armpits, out towards the wrists, release to the earth, transitioning to the yang, outsides of the arms, over the head, down outside of the body, down back to the feet, release to the earth. Okay? Try this a little more quickly or normal pace so you can watch, but you can still keep taking it slowly so you can see what it actually looks like. I'm going to go again. Let's do one more. Good. If you struggle with that, you'll have it by the end of the week. So it will get more fluid and more natural. It's a really great purging exercise that clears all of the meridians, so it hits every one of the channels and getting things out and releasing it. And as you do this practice every day, the meridians are opening up more and more. There's more energy to grab and release, and we don't want it to hang out there if it does not serve you anymore. All right. Moving into our standing meditative posture, also known as Wuji. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. Hips are rolled forward. So once again, this is a refresher. Unrolled, rolled. So there's a tuck that happens naturally with my butt. Spine is tall. Tongue is to the roof of my mouth, behind my teeth, with my mouth gently closed. My eyes are closed. My arms are relaxed, but it's like there's eggs put in my armpits. So either out here, if this is relaxed, if this caused strain for me, right here. So my arms are a little bit out in front. Breath is coming in and out of the nose, and it's abdominal breathing. That means as you inhale, the stomach should rise. And when you exhale, the stomach should release. Go back in, should fall. And just take a moment to settle in. This week, I'm going to give a little less cues with the 1 through 4 since we had a whole week of solid practice, really settling into what's happening in our body through this visualization exercise. But I'll give you enough to go through the steps. So settle, and here we go. 1 is fun. Imagine a golden smile coming down the front of your body, melting away any stress or tension that might be present there. Making sure that you have soft eyes, soft cheeks, soft jaw, and even soft arms, fingers. Furthering you into the state of nothingness. The second golden smile comes down the back of the body, melting away any tension that might be present on the back of the head, neck, the shoulders, down the spine, and the backs of the legs to the heels. Third and final golden smile comes down the center of the body, melting away any thoughts, feelings, or physical discomfort you might be feeling in the organs, allowing it to just melt away for the time being into nothingness, so that you may be in a state to fully receive the energy to nurture your body, to put you in a state of well. Two is shu. Your feet and the ground are now becoming one. Cannot tell where your feet end and the ground beneath you begins. Three is tree. Tree roots now extend in 5 directions from your feet, front, back, side to side, and from the center of each foot, running deep into the earth, running 3 lengths the height of your body. Four is core. Now slow down and deepen in your abdominal breaths and begin to bring the energy up from the earth, feeling it travel up your legs, up your spine, over your head, and filling your lower dantian, your reservoir of qi, the battery that you use for life. Take a moment now to fill this reservoir. Begin to allow your breath to return to normal abdominal breathing where you're no longer deepening it, slowing it down, allowing the energy to settle. We're going to transition into our breath work. So if you want to move to a seated position, you can. If you want to stand, disengage out of the Wuji posture, you can do that as well. If you want to push yourself, as long as you're comfortable and there's no pain, you can stay like this. This week, as we continue our abdominal breath work, which will be inhaling, holding the breath, then exhaling, let's attempt to increase our counts of that hold breath. So maybe last week you were doing 3 to 6 counts. This week, see if you can get to 10 to 12, and maybe 15. As a reminder, deeper breath is not going to make this easier. You want to take a normal abdominal breath, still filling the belly, hold while the belly is expanded for whatever amount of counts, then release and let the belly fall. Okay? You'll be doing this at your own pace. The intent is to deepen our connection by deepening and increasing the pause, the hold. Okay? All right. When you're ready, you can begin. Go ahead and complete one more sequence of breath. Allow your breath to return back to normal abdominal breathing. Hands can come in front of the lower abdomen, allowing the energy to settle. To close our practices this week, we're going to be doing an exercise called pulling down the heavens. We'll be doing it 4 times. I'll show you a demonstration first time, and then we'll do 4 more. So hands will come out on each side, palms facing the earth, gathering energy. Palms flip towards the sky, gathering energy. And then we bring it through the body, settling it in. I want to make sure that we still maintain a connection to the yin energy and the yang energy. So if last week felt good to have an additional energy source, imagine pulling from the yin, yang, and bringing it into you as an additional source of energy. All right, so we're going to do 4 rounds. Here we go. One hand on top of the other, your lower abdomen, the lower dantian. Bring the legs at a fist width together. Fist width. Notice how your body feels. Slowly allow your body to shift, sway, rock. Further settle that energy more. Come back to stillness. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me.